here with some Dominion. And, villages are a little bit tricky to come by here. So in some cases, improved silk merchant is likely to get you a lot of fives, right? But how much do I want that, given that villages are likely to be limited? I'm going to open silk anyway. The question is just, do we want improve or silver here? I guess if they don't collide, then the improve is better because it turns into a silk. Do I want a million silks? Am I going to thin with count? Or am I just going to take treasurer? I kind of think I'm just going to take treasurer. I don't know though. I think I'm going to play this money-esque. Count is not the best thinner anyway, and this stuff barrels through pretty quickly. So this isn't a great draw for me, probably. If I draw 2 estates here off this silk, I'll be pretty happy. I guess it doesn't matter too much as long as I hit like 3 next turn. Do I want a free settlers? I probably want a free settlers. I'm slightly concerned. If I take too many settlers, this opens up the village stuff a bit much. Oh, this looks like a terrible draw. Okay, I assume you want another silk now? Maybe not now, but before the end of the shuffle. You have 2 estates now. You do have the improve. Could be improving silk here. Yeah, but swashbuckler, huh? I was thinking about embassy. I sure want another silk. And I think I'm just going to take a gold here. Slightly concerned about you being able to take the chest. Okay, you can't, clearly. Probably a bit behind, although your village situation is not great. Terminal, 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 terminal. Okay. So we could go double silk here, I could province. I think playing the settlers is probably not worth. Takes the key back. You're desperately over terminals. You're going to have your snowy next turn, right? Yeah. I'm a bit over terminaled as well, is a bit of a problem for me. Yeah, your deck is coming together just fine. So I should be losing here. Could be settlers bustling. Oh, you take a province. Whoa, okay. Feel better about where I am, given that you took the province. I still don't feel great about where I am, but better. You certainly have some terminals down here. Grave robber. Okay. No, I don't wanna. Okay. My remaining 8 cards are 1 estate, 4 coppers, a treasurer, I think more silk. Thinking about taking another snowy and an improve now. You still have to have this terminal issue. Okay. Interesting. So now let's go bustling silk. Okay. Well, at least you're action limited now. I still don't think this swashbuckler looks great to me. Just given how much terminal space is a problem, silks look better. Trashing a copper rather than taking the key. Okay. I mean, I should be very much lost here. Those 9 cards are an estate, a province, a grave robber, a count. State, province, grave robber, count, snowy. The improve you just played, another settlers, and 2 silks? Oh, a silk and a copper? Yeah, you still have 1 copper left. Okay. Interesting. This is going to be province bustling. Yeah. I mean, it's a problem for me. 5, 6, 7. I mean, I think I ought to pop this silk here for the villager more than anything else. More than really wanting another 5. What other 5 would I even want? It's a bit late for the key. Do I want a grave robber? A grave robber maybe isn't the worst. I could also take an embassy. Though I think you maybe lack a little money. What's in the trash? You've trashed your account. Let's take a grave robber. Okay. This turn should be pretty good for me, I think. Get a lead off on a bustling, which picks up a settlers, which picks up a copper. Okay. There's still a couple silks down there. And by down there, I mean in the trash. It's also possible it was already time to take duchy. Not totally sure about that. I kind of feel like I'm okay. I think it's, well, it's not that hard for you to double because you do have the grave robber, but money-wise, you're, I don't know. You have enough money to province, of course, but not much more. And I think it's kind of hard for you to double because you kind of need to play all these 5s to get through your deck. So I'm not really going to play around you doubling. I'm going to take a province this turn probably. If you just buy province here. Yeah. I assume you're probably also improving a silk. Maybe you're improving improve into silk. But I don't think I can play around you doubling really. I'm not in a good enough position to do so. Somehow I missed when you took that gold. But it doesn't matter too much to me. See what you take here. I guess if you take a treasure, that makes it more likely. You have 9 money right now. You'll have 10 with the key. Another swashbuckler. I mean, that certainly makes it more likely that you can double. Okay, so these 5 cards are silver, copper, copper, estate. We're not going to use any villagers. Okay. Now, how likely is it that you double? If I go province, you just need to draw basically. It's not that unlikely. I guess I'm going to go duchy silk. Hope to be able to double myself maybe. Ugh, this is not good. guess the thing is, if you double, I'm in pretty bad shape anyway, huh? Yeah, I think that's right. Also, looking at this hand, I'm in pretty bad shape regardless. Okay. I'm gonna hope that you go double duchy here. Province duchy, for instance, may not look too safe to you because I could double, theoretically. I guess I theoretically still can, right? Um, yeah. And if you go double duchy, maybe I have some kind of chance. Although your next turn is probably very good. Oh, okay. I'm not. The grave robber, I think, isn't really going to do enough for you. I mean, it's going to be fine, right? But okay, none, obviously. Now we're going to play improve. Grave rob back. A silk merchant. Gonna turn this snowy into the last silk merchant. And we're gonna lose this very soon, I think. But what else was there to do? Like, I think you just double here and then I lose. There's some chance you can even triple, but who cares about that? I think doubling is sufficient for me to lose. So you have two grave robbers, a treasurer. I mean, you're gonna double, right? You might be able to do double and duchy or something as well. Grave robber, the grave robber into province. I kind of doubt you can buy double province, though maybe. Yes, you can actually. This is just the game. You play treasurer, you take a copper out the trash. Yeah, I really should have thinned here. I also should have drawn better, but what can you do? I probably should have gone for province that turn I took duchy silk merchant. You played improve over treasurer? What? I mean, this is sufficient to win, but I guess you didn't have enough money to double quite. If you would have used more villagers when you played your snowy, you would have, but okay, whatever. This is going to be silk to duchy.